Real estate is a team game, just like football. How? Well, let's talk about it. What's up, everybody? Reno Reed here of the Reed team with Trotwell Realty here in beautiful Kansas City. Now, I know given the events of last Sunday, football might be a little bit of a sore topic for some of us, but regardless, the Super Bowl, the biggest game of the year, is just around the corner. And it got me thinking, there's a lot of people, especially over the past couple years, with Kansas City doing so well in football, that understand football a lot better than a real estate transaction. Now, that's not something that surprises me much, but it's very important to understand kind of the ins and outs of it because it is the biggest transaction that most of us will ever go through in our lifetime. And historically, buying a house is typically one of the best investments that you could possibly make. So I wanted to go ahead and take a little bit of time just to kind of talk through how real estate's really a team sport and kind of compare it to football. So let's meet the team. Starting at quarterback, your real estate expert, the realtor, Reno Reed. Of course, now the realtor, the real estate agent, is going to be the person who has their hands on the transaction more than really anybody else. Okay? They're the people that are going to be taking in the information from the other side and helping you kind of figure out a strategy that works for you in a particular instance. Now, it's just like in football, it's important to have a very high quality, elite real estate agent on your behalf. You want your Patrick Mahomes. You want your Tom Brady. There's a reason that a lot of different teams are drafting first round picks as quarterbacks. So you want someone who is dedicated to helping you get the house that you need in the easiest and most stress-free way possible. Now that's me. A lot of agents over the past couple of years, specifically because it's a seller's market, it's a little bit more difficult to work with buyers, have kind of shied away from working with buyers. But that's been my bread and butter since I've been an agent. Now also on your team is you're going to have your lender, who I would equate to your running back. On the offensive side of the football, you always hear people talk about you want to establish the run. Now it's really difficult to get anywhere in a buying transaction without a lender. Now, they're going to be doing a couple different things, but they're going to give you your budget. They're going to help you figure out what you can get. And a letter from them that says, hey, this person can actually afford this, puts a lot of weight behind your offer whenever you do go ahead and put in an offer. Now, they're also going to have their buddy, their lead blocker, their fullback, is going to be the appraiser. So the appraiser is going to be the person who actually tells them, hey, this house is worth this much versus this is how much they said that you can get for the deal, right? So, for example, if they say, hey, you're under contract at $100,000, but the appraiser says it's only worth 90, we're only going to give you 90. So your appraiser is going to be the first opportunity for us to renegotiate based on that appraisal. So he's going to be the one picking up a block and giving us an opportunity to renegotiate based on what they find. Also on your team, you've got the inspectors. The inspectors are more like your wide receivers. They're going to be running and exploring the whole field, the whole house, looking for defects and holes in the defense. And this is going to be another opportunity that you have to renegotiate based off what they find. Now, just like actual receivers, some of them have their specialties, some guys are really good at crossing patterns, some are better on deep balls. Just like your inspectors, you have general inspectors, you have people who specialize in sewer scoping, in roofing, things like that. And as well, you have contractors too. So these are going to be the people who can help you turn a good deal into a potentially great deal, a good play into an amazing play. This is a very important aspect of the team in your buying experience. Finally, if you have a home warranty that you're purchasing, regardless you have insurance, this is going to be your offensive line. They're going to be protecting us from the elements, making sure that your investment is well protected. So where does that leave you? Well, you, of course, are the coach. The coach is the person who has the final say in who actually takes the field, who actually plays. Now, just because I have all this information and your receivers have all this information, everybody is giving you a bunch of different options and strategies that we recommend. You work pretty closely with me, and I help you kind of pick a game plan. But you ultimately have the final say, right? If you're not comfortable with something that you're seeing, it's not my choice to back out or to go forward or to go in a certain route. It's ultimately your decision to make. I'm just here to help you. And then after the house is sold, you're not done necessarily. You might have some renovations that you're looking to make. You might have an issue come up, right? And so I have an extensive list of other teammates, other contractors, plumbers, electricians, things like that to help you throughout your whole living there or your whole owning of that property to help you protect your investment. If you want to surround yourself with an all-star team, look no further. The Reed team is going to be one of the best places that you can go look if you're wanting to buy a house. We've got tons of experience. Myself specifically, like I said, my bread and butter has been home buyers over the past couple years. I've got the strategies that I've employed to help put especially first-time home buyers into a more stress-free position and get the best bang for their buck when it comes to looking for a house to call their own. Home sellers, we're not shying away from you either. So my personal listings have been on the market for an average of between 2 and 3 days. Okay? And each of them I've gotten above asking price over the past year. Now, a lot of people say that and they're like, oh, it's not a big deal. Well, the average asking price that you get, or the average percent of asking price, is somewhere around 97%. So to have an average for all of mine to be above that is very beneficial to you as well, and as is my team. So if you or anybody you know is looking to buy or sell a house in the near future, give us a call. I'd love to help represent you. Let us play for you. While you're here, go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to me on YouTube, follow me on LinkedIn, on Facebook. There's going to be plenty of information for you in the weeks and months to come. Until then, see you guys next time.